we basically started with a product 10 years ago that we invented where we connected the car to the internet, and we started with Wi-Fi, and we sold that to some of the big OEMs. And then we moved from that and figured out that, wow, we need to do more than Wi-Fi in the car. So we started figuring out how do you add applications to the car so people could download new features. And we started working with the OEMs to deliver applications that allow you to start your car and stop your car and find it and things like that from your phone. And then in the last year and a half, I had this idea of like, how do we do something new? And how do we do something that helps the dealer communicate with their customer, but at the same time allow the customer to understand their car, because cars are becoming so complex. And we came up with this idea of taking our technology, intelligent network designs, mobile applications, and creating Dealer Connect. And that now allows a dealer to communicate directly with the customer based on the needs of their car in real time. So basically we scan the car tells the customer and the dealer there's something wrong with it, and then it allows the two to communicate and set up an appointment, whatever they need to do next. So the car has these incredibly advanced systems inside of it, but they're just recognized by yellow lights on the dash, and the average person doesn't really know what the yellow light means. I mean, most people drive around, they have a check engine light on, right? But they may not know that when the check engine light's on, there either could be some severe problem with the car, or it could even be something like smog where they can't get the car registered, and it's a real frustration point. On top of that, it could be other issues. You could have a low tire pressure, and you just don't know how low it is, right? So you don't know the severity and if that could cause an accident or leave you stranded somewhere. So we decided that we wanted to provide more information than just simply a light. And now we can take all that information that comes in the car that you might see on your dash and push it right up to your phone and have your phone tell you, or your car tell you through your phone, exactly what's wrong with it. And that might be, hey, hey Dave, you've got low tire pressure and it's only at 21 pounds versus 36 is what the factory setting is. It'll give you some idea of what needs to be done. I think to the dealer, we're really focused on the dealer. It's really a dealer tool where our systems, no matter what you do with it, always plugs into the dealer systems themselves, their DMS or their CRM tools. But our focus with the dealer is allowing them to have something that allows a lot tracking capability, so where they can do inventory management. But once they have the car sold to a customer, they then can move into a customer support mechanism, where they now can communicate with the customer and allow them to understand what's wrong with their car and then easily schedule appointments. So we feel that handoff is really valuable to the dealer. On top of that, if there's a problem with the car, the dealer now knows it and can push an offer or push a direct message to the customer letting them know what's wrong with their car. Yeah, what we're finding right now with the people who have bought it is that what they like about it from a consumer perspective is they like just simply having access to their car. They have a vehicle health report app that they can just simply hit a little app button on their phone, and they immediately know their tire pressure. They know if their car needs an engine service, if it needs an oil change, if it needs brakes. But more importantly, through this app, they can also receive alerts from the car. So they have more transparency into the problems of their car, and they know how to then communicate with their dealership about it. So we see the tool integrating with the OEM systems as well, where we're pulling data down from their cars, helping the customer and the dealer communicate together so there's more efficient service repairs. But we can also do new things that will help the OEMs, such as recalls. We know that automotive recalls are a big issue right now in the industry, but the hardest part is communicating with the customer and getting the customer to come in and get it fixed. And we can serve that service in real time by scanning the field, knowing when a car needs to be serviced for a recall, and then allowing the dealer to communicate directly with that customer and letting them know what's wrong with their car, and then to come in and get it fixed. You know, in the future, we want to do new things with the product. We want to add things like insurance to the platform. We want to be able to do predictive analysis with the car. We're already working on that, where we'll take things like weather and we'll take driving conditions and driver scoring and then give some coaching advice to the customer, or possibly help the dealer push new offers to the customer based on their driving conditions. So those are some of the things that we're working on.